During the BET Hip Hop Awards, we highlight the biggest names in the game and shine the light on artists who are leaving a mark on the culture. Here are the top 3 speeches of the 2021 BET Hip Hop Awards. LL Cool J is a hip-hop legend who throughout his career has given us too many hits to count. From Around the Way Girl, Mama Said Knock You Out, and Hey Lover, the Queens, New York native doesn't miss.
I founded Rock the Bells to elevate classic hip hop with a modern approach, right? And by building a bridge between the OGs and the younger generation who all share that common bond, you know, and that love of hip hop culture. And whether it's the 80s, the 90s, 2010, 2020, 2021, whenever, hip hop is about creativity, it's about originality, it's about authenticity. You know what I'm saying? And you being yourself. Being who you are, true to what you do.
LL's dedication to the culture makes him the perfect artist to pass the hip-hop torch to who's next in hip-hop. After years of shaking up the culture of hip-hop like an earthquake, it was fitting for the GOAT to present Tyler, the Creator, the first ever Rock the Bells Cultural Influence Award.
Playboi Carti has a line where he says, bought my mama house off this mumbling shit. And I always get like teared up when he says that, cause like this thing that's a hobby or a pastime or a passion for us, a lot of people in here, that shit kept us out of trouble. And it allowed us to change our family lives, our friends' lives, our lives. Even earlier when like, it was like Jay to Young Blue to Wu-Tang, all this stuff getting played and we all singing the lyrics, and I'm like, that community is just crazy that the things that we were able to see and experience because of this thing called rap and hip hop. And with rap, it's like a pathway for a lot of us to really just go, to leave, to experience, to just new shit that we're really not allowed to see or shown from where we grow up. And I definitely think that I've created my own path, but it's people who allowed me to understand that I can do that, who laid the blueprint. And for everyone it's different, but I wouldn't be here or up on the stage or have this silly hat or anything without the Q-Tips, the Andre 3000s, the Chad Hugos, the Pharrells, the Kanye Wests, the Missy Elliott's, who no one ever brings up.
There was no dilemma when it came to picking the 2021 I Am Hip Hop Award. The country grammar rapper made hip hop even hotter when he hit the scene in the early 2000s with bangers like Hot in Here, E.I., and Ride With Me. From repping hard for the Midwest to influencing fashion and ushering in a new sound, we're forever grateful for Nelly's contribution to the game.
You from St. Louis, I don't know if any of y'all live in the Midwest or if any of y'all, if some of y'all from the Heartland or if you're from Missouri or any part like that, we don't get a lot of this. We don't get a lot of chances to stand on stage and say, yeah, it's our turn. So this just ain't for me. This for my whole area. This for my whole city. And it's a little different when you trying to rep for you and your crew and when you trying to rep for a whole state. And just to be clear, I never had a cosign. You know what I'm saying? Nobody stood on stage and put their arm around me. Nobody gave me a feature. Nobody put a chain around my neck. I got thrown in the deep end and was told to swim. You know what I mean? And we here today, and I always want to thank BET for allowing Nelly the honor and the pleasure of being visual on their platform all the way from, day one, from the day 106 and Park debuted. Country Grammar was the #1 video the very first day it aired. And they've been behind your boy to this day. And to be full circle, my homie came out here, my OG, LL, and let me tell y'all something. That guy, the influence that he put on Nelly was incredible, because all up until L, I thought you had to be one way to be a rapper. You know what I mean? Like I never looked at rap a certain way until that man until that man did his thing. And then I was like, whoa, I think I can do that. You know, so much so that, you know, I started jacking a lot of shit from him. You know what I'm saying? So, but we talked about that. He forgiven me. Thank you.
Like LL said, hip-hop is about creativity and originality. And you can't have a better place to celebrate that outside the BET Hip Hop Awards.